feel like the mother of the most incredible family. Seriously. If this was Thanksgiving, I'd be sitting at the front of the table and look at all my kids, and I love each one of you is just so unique and brings a different perspective to the show. And then when my newest child arrived, Juju Green.
Your latest adoption.
Juju!
Adoption? No. I put my ankles in the stirrups and pushed you out. You are mine.
Well, thanks.
Juju Green. Of course, if you do a search for Straw Hat Goofy on your socials, you'll definitely check out his podcast, which is definitely a major force in the iHeartRadio podcast world, I must say.
That sounds so nice.
Yeah. This is your brother. This is your little brother, Juju. Everyone say hello to your little brother, Juju.
Gosh golly. Hi, everybody.
Good to see you.
Hey, welcome to New York. Welcome to New York.
Over here.
And when it comes to all things new, as far as streaming movies and shows, and of course in the theaters as well, Juju is on top of it, and he interviews the stars. You've got some great stuff going on. Talk about why you're in New York right now. What's going on with you?
It is Anime NYC for you nerds out there. No, I don't know why I said that. I'm a nerd too. That's why my name is Straw Hat Goofy. That's a whole anime reference.
There you go.
For One Piece, for those who don't know, it's a One Piece reference. Straw Hat Luffy, Straw Hat Goofy. That's me. But yes, I'm hosting for Netflix. They have a whole block of anime that they're going to be announcing, whether it's a season 2 or whether it's brand new. So I'm their big host for that giant panel. So gonna be some great guests, gonna be some great people. Jacob Romero, we got Brian Tyree Henry, we got a lot of people just talking about anime. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna see a lot of people dressed up provocatively but nerdy. Yeah. It's my favorite place ever in the world.
Wow. Nerdy and dirty. Just like we all love it.
Wow. Yeah. What does your slutty outfit look like?
I'm kind of in it. Not really. Just me in no shirt, shorts, and saying like Kame Kameha, I guess. That's about it.
Let's see this.
Can you rehearse right now? What's going on?
Listen, if I rehearse, your viewers and listeners are going to be so mad at me because if you do a Kame Kameha from Dragon Ball Z, I have to get really, really loud. Oh. And I don't think their eardrums can survive.
Okay.
So
I got to tell you, the nerd meter is pegging right now.
Listen, they're like, oh, are we talking anime? Tuned in, but
so if we give you this order, Kame Kameha, was that what is it? What is
Kame Kameha. Have you not watched Dragon Ball Z?
No. We're not like anime people in here.
Oh my gosh.
Don't hate us.
But if I say that to you, you have to scream?
You have to scream. Okay.
Say it, Gandhi.
We gotta get
Kame Kameha.
No, you gotta put feeling into it. You gotta. It's like you gotta. Okay, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna tone it down like 80%.
Okay.
No. We don't want you to tone anything down. We don't tone things down. So you know that.
Yeah. You guys really want to.
Wait, hold on. Wait. After you do it at 100% throttle, how do we respond?
How do you respond? I don't know.
Do we scream?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think screaming will scream with me. That way.
Here we go.
All right. Prepare your eardrums, listeners.
Back off.
Yes, here we go.
Back off the microphone a little bit. All right, here we go.
Here he goes.
I prepared my whole life for this.
Okay.
Kame.
Oh my God!
The show lets you do that.
That was beautiful. I have a tear in my eye. That was gorgeous.
He even did the little fireball.
The little fireball.
What is it called?
Okay.
This is Goku's kind of like that's how he lets out the energy beam. It's an energy beam is what it is.
Okay.
That's how you get the bad guys.
Okay. Bring it back down to earth for a second.
It's hard.
I'm gonna ask you. I know, but we need to turn this into a learning moment. Can you help me with that?
Yes, we do.
So Juju Green just did that. Tell us. If I know nothing about characters or anime or anything, start with anime, where it comes from, why it's so huge, why it's so appealing to so many people, and why you just did what you just did in our studio.
Okay, great. I did not know this was the
could
type
take
of
an
show
hour.
we're doing, but we're doing it. Okay, all right,
Let's do it.
Brief. Anime.
No, do not keep it brief. Tell us. Take your time.
Well, anime is a Western form of animation, as we all know. It comes from Japan, and there's a wide breadth of many, many, many different stories. But it really got really popular with what I just did, Dragon Ball Z, with have characters like Goku and Gohan and Piccolo and all those things. And there's this type of anime called shonen, which is action anime. It's just a bunch of muscly dudes that can fight really well. Sometimes they shoot things out of their fingers, right? And as a 10-year-old boy, this is like life. This is it, right? And so then that kind of snowballed into things like One Piece, which is my favorite anime of all time. That's where Straw Hat Goofy comes from. Straw Hat Luffy, show about pirates. There's like Bleach, there's Naruto. It's all about ninjas. But then now, today, like where we used to be called nerds back in the day for watching it, because it is kind of weird. You saw what I just did. Like, it is kind of weird. There was kids doing that on the playground. But now you have many, many, many different types of anime and many celebrities getting into anime. And now it's become so big in Western culture, mainstream culture. Michael B. Jordan's a big fan of anime. Fun fact, he's such a big fan that Killmonger in Black Panther, his costume is based off of the character Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z. From
wow.
that. So when you look at that, he actually influenced the costume of that.
Wow. So that's where Vegeta. Yeah.
Vegeta.
Vegeta. I'm sorry. Okay. Please. Okay. Continue. This is fascinating, by the way.
It's crazy how many anime stores are popping up everywhere now too, all over the place.
And I'm absolutely loving it. And some of my favorite anime. There's so many. There's romance anime. There's sci-fi anime. There's magic. There's My Hero Academia, which just ended. Think X-Men, where it's about a bunch of kids who get trained to become superheroes. That's one of the top anime of all time. There's things like Death Note, which is like gothic and detective work and scary as well. Another one that I absolutely love is called Haikyuu. It's an anime about volleyball. I don't even watch real life volleyball, but this anime about volleyball is amazing. So
Juju, let me ask you this. Now, let's get sort of granular.
Yes.
For instance, when Harry Potter came out, not anime at all, but many friends of mine, Harry Potter resonated with them so much because Harry Potter was them. They were kids who were basically living under the staircase at their uncle's house, and not literally, but
I hope not.
But so Harry Potter going from nerdy kid to powerful Harry Potter gave them hope, and they love those books because of that.
Yes.
What is it about anime that is hitting the nerve of so many people and bringing them out to rejoice? All of this.
It's the stories and the characters. A lot of especially things in shonen, like I just mentioned, those characters all have to start from the bottom, and there's these things called training arcs, which you see them grow from these regular people and children to these very powerful figures that are there to save the universe or save their world. And it's all about the personal growth, right? I mentioned My Hero Academia. It's about a kid who exists in a world where everyone has superpowers, and he's one of the few people that doesn't have superpowers. But he still tries to find it within himself to become a hero. Same thing with Dragon Ball Z. You start off very weak, you train enough, and then you can basically take on the bad guy. One Piece is about a kid who wants to be the king of the pirates, and you see him start from ground zero all the way to where he is now, and now he's one of the most notorious powerful pirates ever. And it's all through hard work, and it's super emotional, and it's something that we can all relate to. So I think anime just kind of has these things that let you believe in yourself, while also just telling these wide breadth of stories that you can basically do anything with.
And it's beautiful. It's just art-wise, it's so beautiful to watch it unfold in front of you. Hey, look, so if you're wondering what the hell's going on, Juju Green, who always talks about our movies, the movies that are great, films that are great, and films that are clunkers. I'm loving this anime thing. People are texting in. We're going to take a break and come back and do part 2 in a second.
Heck yeah.
People are texting in about your comment. Say it again. Kamehameha. What does it say?
Kamehameha.
Kamehameha.
It says it gave me goosebumps when he did that.
Thank
and
you.
he said if he did it properly, the segment would be over.
Oh, really?
But then someone said something that maybe only you know. Please tell him that was over 9,000. Yes! What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yes!
What does that mean?
Okay.
What does it mean?
The Vegeta character that I told you about, the one that Michael B. Jordan loves so much.
Yes.
In the show, they have these things called power readings. So before they fight a powerful character, they have a reading that would say oh, your level's 100, your level's 1,000, your level's this. And Goku's level was over 9,000. And so when he sees Goku for the first time, he dramatically goes, "Oh my God!" And his friend goes, "What?" He says his power levels over 9,000. Yeah, and it became like this big, like iconic, like moment. Your power levels over 9,000.
All right, look, we have more with Juju Green on the way. If you want to follow him, and please let's get over 9,000 followers right now. Do a search for Straw Hat Goofy. We're back with Juju after this.
Yo, what's up, guys?
If you're just turning us on, make sure you go back and listen to this show again on demand, anywhere you get your podcast. We were hanging out with our friend Juju Green, who, of course, you hear him every week talking about movies that are out in the theaters and streaming this and that. But we're also talking about his fascination and now our fascination with anime. Now, maybe you've seen anime here, anime there, and you go, okay, that's a cartoon from Japan. Okay, well, you may not know anything about anime. But isn't it great to start learning? And that's why I'm loving this conversation you're giving us. As a matter of fact, if you want to follow Juju, you can just simply find him if you do a search for... Hold on, I lost my place.
Straw Hat Goofy.
Straw Hat Goofy, I'm sorry. Do a search for Straw Hat Goofy.
We're talking anime. You got to know the name now.
Okay, I know. We're learning. We're learning, but this text came through. The text came through. It says, I just followed Juju on Instagram. This whole segment makes me feel like I'm sitting and talking with one of my best friends.
Oh, that's like the biggest compliment ever.
That is the biggest
That's a
compliment
nice
for
one.
me. Yes.
Okay.
That's so
Now
cool.
another
Friends
lot of wonderful texts are coming in, but here's one, and I looked it up. I wanted to say, okay, is this real? My daughter watches an anime show that's about a ghost that's attached to a toilet. So have you heard of this? I looked it up.
I haven't heard of it, but I believe it.
Okay, it's an anime called Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
Oh.
Okay.
Which is Hanako-kun. Kun maybe is a
Kun.
mischievous
It's more like a kun. Yeah.
mischievous ghost boy who haunts the third stall of a girl's bathroom at his school.
Yeah.
The twist is he's based on this famous Japanese urban legend, Hanako-san of the toilet, which traditionally describes the ghost as a young girl.
Oh, okay.
So
It's a
this
twist.
ghost is connected to a toilet in this bathroom, and they're all going in there and hanging out. You know, I don't know.
This sounds like Scotty's dream afterlife.
Oh, he loves. Oh yeah, Scotty B loves little girls on toilets. It's so strange.
That's a hell of a diet that they're.
And if you missed Juju doing his Kamehameha earlier, he's going to do it once again if he can
gosh.
keep his voice going.
All right, hold on. Let me
Wow.
take a swig of this tea.
Look, before this is, I must personally, and on behalf of everyone in this room, thank you for coming in. And anime, like I said, is something we've all known exists, and we know it's big, it's huge,
Yeah.
it's global.
Yeah, getting bigger.
But to have someone come in who's so passionate about it and share with us what it's all about, and that, what a gift for our listeners as well. Yeah, Nate, what's up?
And just to clarify, because some people are kind of confused, this is not hentai, which is the porn.
That's porn. Yes, so this is great because we don't want people falling down rabbit holes.
Yeah.
That
There's some people like, that's
Yes.
a creepy anime. So I'm like, it's not anime. That's that hentai porn.
But
stuff.
this is a very important conversation that we do need to have because yes, there is anime that are very sexually suggestive. All right,
I've been shocked by some of the things I've seen.
there's a lot.
Shocking.
a lot of short skirts.
A lot of short skirts, even all
And
that
big
I've been
wieners.
shown. Even short skirts, wieners,
Big wieners.
It's a lot. It's called fan service. that's what it's called in the anime community. And some people like fan service, some people don't. But that's just kind of like the culture of the Japanese. They just kind of treat it as oh, this is all part of it. This is
Right.
But then you get down the dark street, the rabbit hole of hentai. I was about to curse. That gets weird. We're talking a lot of tentacles.
Yeah.
Imagine tentacles in the bed. There's a lot.
I
of
would
that.
think there's a lot of tentacles and suction and things like
A
that.
lot of tentacles. And
Anyway.
suction. So watch out for tentacles when you're watching your anime.
Okay, so when you gave us your Kamehameha,
Yes.
I'm going to play that back for you.
Ooh, yes. Ooh.
But I want you to give it. I want you to judge it. I want you to judge your own.
Judge
I was
yourself.
about to be very critical of it anyway.
And by the way, if you didn't see the visual of it, we will have that for you later. Hopefully, he was holding the little cage of light, whatever that is. I don't know. What is that?
You know what? I think that out of a 9, if I could grade that on a 9 out of 10, I will put that about a 5 because I think
hold on.
It was
was
like
the
a full
energy beam.
Yeah, it was.
That's
the
Okay,
energy
well,
beam.
hold on. Then maybe you can judge it. Judge your own, and then maybe it'll help you with your next one you're giving us later.
Yes. Okay.
Here we go. Here's Juju Green. Here we go.
That was excellent.
I am not gonna lie, that was really good.
Okay, so we don't know if it was excellent. Only you would. And of course, fans who know what you're doing, they're out there judging as well.
Yeah.
But that's great. That was awesome. What an awesome
But hold
moment.
on, that's got to be better than a 5. That was like a 10.
That wasn't a. He was talking about the holding of
the
the.
hand holding was a. Was a
Oh, okay,
5.
okay.
Yeah, the hand holding
That's what I
was
was
a
saying.
5. The voice.
So for
I
video-
don't even
for video's
recognize
sake-
that. I don't even know
For
who that
video's
is.
sake. Well, that's good. You don't want to know that. That's because it's someone else. Now, do we even want to talk about films, or can we?
I mean, we can, but I think
Okay.
we can like maybe switch it to anime films, which is always like a fun thing.
Well,
to
I
do.
know, but there are people who want to hear your other stuff too. Is there like one mainstream or whatever film you want to talk about?
I actually got
or
a couple.
two.
I got
Okay.
two. I got 2 mainstream films, and I got a series that we should talk about as well.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
All right,
Let's do
so,
that.
So the first one, I know I kind of bring in like a horror one almost every week. I like this horror franchise. I think it's a lot of fun. I think.
By the way,
he
he said the word horror.
horror.
I didn't hear that either.
He likes the horror franchise.
Okay, go ahead.
Are
Go
you a
ahead.
horror or a horror? The horror. So the first horror you should check out is Insidious Out of the Further. It's I believe the 4th or 5th Insidious movie. I believe Patrick Wilson was like an anchor to that one, as well as like Rose Byrne. And this movie, I don't even care what it's really about. All I know is that I don't know. Have you guys watched any of the Insidious movies?
Yeah.
By any
The very
chance?
first one.
The first one, yeah.
So apparently the like premise of this one is instead of going into the further goes out into the real world. So it's the first time that they're actually like, influencing things in the world. Not really the first time, but I think they're doing it more than the first 4 times. So I think Insidious Out of the Further is something that we should all check out. It's scary, it's spooky, it's insidious. If you're a fan, you're going to continue to be a fan. And I'm suggesting that one for this weekend. That one comes out this weekend. This next one is actually streaming on Prime Video. I don't think I got a chance to recommend this one while it was in theaters. Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe. Now, I think after having seen this movie had a chance to be Barbie, but for men. Doesn't quite reach the Barbie-ness of it all, but it's still super duper fun. It makes fun of the whole like Masters of the Universe. Universe is very meta. It's very kind of like tongue-in-cheek. It recognizes that it's just a big muscly dude who can just scream and then get like all these muscles in the world and rides a cat. And like there's a guy named Mechaneck who can like stretch out his neck and use it as a weapon. So like,
Oh my God.
don't take it
Scary
too
can do
seriously.
that.
Yeah.
That would give me a migraine. That would not be good for me.
That's why he's Mechaneck. He can do it for hours on end if you ask him to.
Is She-Ra in that?
She-Ra is not in that,
Okay.
but they did. I'm not going to spoil it. I mean, I guess so. There's teasers to
Okay.
maybe a She-Ra movie happening.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
it's all based off of the success of this movie, which I don't think it did well at the box office, but if we all watch it on Prime Video, maybe there's a chance.
All right.
All right, next one.
And you have a third one?
Yes, I got a third one, and this one, guys, pretty gas. It's pretty amazing. Lanterns on HBO Max.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Lanterns on HBO Max is incredible. For you DC fans out there, that's a whole nother nerddom. The Green Lanterns are now officially in a good franchise. If you only watched the 2011 Ryan Reynolds movie and said, I'm never caring about Green Lantern again, I'm so sorry, but Lanterns, they literally like took this like space cop like superhero whose whole job is to guard the universe using cop stuff with a ring that he can construct anything out of. They made it into a very gritty buddy cop detective show. Think True Detective meets Fargo meets Training Day meets Green Lanterns and
Jeez.
superheroes. It's set in the DC universe, so they're set in the same universe with Superman and all those cats. It stars Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart, and it stars Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan. And they're just these two guys. Hal Jordan is like the seasoned veteran Green Lantern with the ring, and he's training Jon Stewart, and they don't like each other very well. Hence the training day of it all. But it's very gritty, it's very grounded, and honestly, it just feels like a true detective show that just so happens to have superheroes in it. Wow. So Lanterns on HBO Max, and also your boy here, Juju Green, Straw Hat Goofy, hosts the official podcast with HBO Max.
Hey.
And I talk to the stars and the people who made it, and it's a really great show, and we premiere it after every single episode that comes out week to week. So check that out, and shameless plug, check the podcast out as well.
Okay, so Juju gave us Insidious. Insidious, you think this is like Insidious 8? I mean, how many of them are there?
I want to say 5. I think this is the 5th one.
Okay, there's Insidious. If you like horror, it's Insidious. That's in theaters. But if you want to roll over to Prime, you can watch Masters of the Universe.
Yes, I have the power.
And of course, HBO Max. It sounds like you're loving Lanterns a lot.
It's so good. I've already seen all 8 episodes, but you guys are gonna have to watch it on a week-to-week basis. And I can say it's one of the best shows on TV. It's one of the best DC shows ever.
When do you have time to do all of this? Because you're always hosting or flying somewhere or doing something. When do you have time to
And
go
you're a
watch?
dad.
Yeah, and you're a dad. When do you have time to watch all this
You
stuff?
can always watch stuff on the plane, baby.
That's
You can always
true.
watch stuff on the plane.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes
my
I bet-
daughter's asleep because she hogs the TV.
Oh.
And sometimes I bet you pray for longer flights so you can watch more. Okay, let's do it. Let's do a lightning round around the room. Just a quick thought or question for Juju. We'll start with Nate. Go.
Okay, I have so many. Well, Juju and I, we're both like
Start
movie
about when
guys.
you were a kid being a He-Man fan.
Okay,
That's a
so,
good one.
so back to the He-Man thing is, so my parents, I think, thought I was gay because I played with He-Man.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you agree that He-Man is quite homoerotic?
Yes.
Okay.
100%. Well, but I also will argue this. I think He-Man is very in touch with his femininity as well. I think he's a very
So is
emotionally
Nate.
intelligent person.
Yeah.
There you go.
Minus the last
Nate-
part.
Huh?
Minus that. He said so is Nate, but I'm saying minus
Minus
the last part.
part.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
We have the pink shirt more often.
Yeah.
From
Man
now
walks in
on,
with a
oh
pink
my
shirt.
God. This is another reason I'm loving our conversation with Juju. Now we can define Nate as He-Man.
By the power of Grayskull.
Okay. Rapid fire. Gandhi, you're on.
Your animated crush. Who is it?
Ooh, Nico Robin from One Piece.
Whoa.
Easy.
No pause.
Okay.
Yes.
What if you had to go mainstream, like Disney?
Oh my God, mainstream Disney. Oh, Tiana or Kita from Atlantis.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That was a really good question.
Thank you.
We're finding out some deep stuff about Juju. Danielle, go.
Okay, why is it that sometimes people who love DC don't love Marvel and vice versa?
It's a stupid reason. It is really dumb. It's because I started off reading this thing, and reading the other thing just makes you seem less of a DC fan. But to be honest, you could read both. You could read. It doesn't have to be a fight. But I think nerds just really like to power scale and
Yeah.
say who's better than who. And Superman fans can be very insufferable.
Oh.
They can be insufferable.
So Scary was wondering earlier, can DC and Marvel camps, can they get along?
get
Or
along?
they,
That was
is it
my
like,
question.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going on here?
Some of the nicest people read both. Like, they can get along. It's very, very possible. I read both. I love both. Two of my favorite fictional heroes ever are Spider-Man and The Flash from two different things, right? Like,
Yeah.
so I think you will be an enlightened human being if you read
Okay.
both.
Nice.
Yes.
Froggy, lightning speed, lightning round with Juju.
If I've never watched anime once, what's the best intro to getting into it, so I'm not so overwhelmed?
Yes, My Hero Academia if you're into things like X-Men and superheroes, but then I will also suggest if you like detective work and dark shit. Sorry. Oops, sorry about that.
Oh, Juju just said the brown word.
I said the brown word. I'm so sorry.
Okay, back up a couple of seconds and
Yes.
start that thought again. Go ahead.
Yes. My Hero Academia, if you're into superheroes and things like that, it's about kids who train to become superheroes, like a job, like a vocation. But if you're really into dark stuff and gothic things and detective work, I would suggest Death Note as well. Death Note is a very deep one. You will be talking about it with everyone like you saw Breaking Bad for the first time. I promise you.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I was told to watch Food Wars. Do I need to watch Food Wars? What is it?
Well, no, there is Food Wars. It is also very sexual, weirdly enough.
Oh, it is?
There's these
Oh,
things
good.
called foodgasms when people make the food very, very well and they feel things. because the food tastes that good.
Okay.
So just
yeah.
prepare yourself for that.
That's realistic.
I'm living a life of that.
You're already living it. And also, before I get out of here, I have to say this because all the fans will scream at me if I don't suggest this. Attack on Titan, also a very perfect starter anime. It is not just a great anime, it is one of the greatest shows and stories of all time as well.
We're trying to write all this. Is someone writing all this down? Please write all this down.
You got recorded record.
By the way, you got to follow Juju Green, our very own. Do a search for Straw Hat Goofy. His podcast is amazing, and there's a whole he's got a lot of stuff out there. Just go look it up. And may I just say, one of the many things I love about you so much. And first of all, coming into the studio is a whole new way to see you and hang out with you. But you're clinging on to your youth, your childhood, and your curiosity about learning more, not only through film and anime and whatever, but that sharing it with us. I just think you're just a great spirit. Thank you so much for coming in to see us. All right. Before you leave, even though we gave you a 9,000 on your last Kamehameha, you got to. Is there a way to go to 9,250?
Now, I will say this. I will not only go to 9,250, I will attempt to go to Super Saiyan God mode on you.
Okay.
Because Goku has this level called Super Saiyan, and then he goes to Super Saiyan God, and I think your chat is gonna go crazy that the fact that
somebody
I even just
requested
mentioned
that.
So Super Saiyan God, somebody did it. Yeah. Of course. They did.
Okay. So it's all you. Here we go.
I gotta take off the headphones, and I'm gonna.
Yeah. Give it your all, man.
Come on, Juju.
Let me not knock over my tea because I probably will do that. All right.
This is gonna be great. Here we go. Whew.
That
was awesome
today, guys.
Hey, everyone.
No voice. It's our fault.
But I think if I explain the reason why, the whole crowd will forgive me.
Yeah.
They'll go, yeah, sure, we get it.
Just be on vocal rest for the rest of the day. Don't talk to anyone. And you'll be fine.
Just not speaking, drinking tea.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love our Juju Green.
Thank you. I love you guys.